So this report is of 300 milligrams of diphenhydramine, found it on Erowid by a user called The Mind. Ingested 200 milligrams of diphenhydramine washed down with a Red Bull to counter any sleepiness effects. This is the highest dose I have taken, the previous was 125 milligrams. My body weight is 180 pounds, I may take a little more in an hour if I don't get any effects. 15 minutes in, not feeling anything yet, I'm going to listen to some music and relax until the drug takes effect. 30 minutes in. A slight stone feeling is coming over me. It is difficult to describe, kind of like taking a few hits of pot. Sounds are different and my vision is a little off. I'm also going to smoke a cigarette to see if it has any effect. 45 minutes in. The drug is starting to take its effect. My motor skills are slowing down and my entire body feels like it's being weighed down by an invisible force, like I'm really stoned. When I look around the room, I see weird streaks or dots out of the corner of my eye. I'm still very much coherent, however. I'm going to take 2 more pills to make it 250 milligrams total. I'm taking them with a second Red Bull. My state is definitely slightly altered. It feels good just to sit down and relax. It is very difficult to move, just like when you're really stoned and you just want to sit on the couch. It is hard to think straight. 60 minutes in. Feeling stoned and having mild hallucinations such as when I look at the wall it twirls around. This is very similar to what happens to me when I'm tripping on shrooms. My body feels so heavy. All in all, so far the experience has been okay. My body just feels like it's numb. I've also felt this feeling with pot or painkillers. Motor skills way off, walking is hard and I just want to sit here and relax. Getting kind of drowsy and tired. 70 minutes in. The drug's effects are definitely kicking in. I feel very stoned, just like marijuana. Auditory hallucinations, such as my dad calling my name even though he isn't there. Hearing weird things like a car engine, or just random sounds like crickets chirping, etc. Mild visuals, such as things crossing my field of vision, seeing something move out of the corner of my eye. I hear weird sounds and they make me jump like my reaction is delayed. It is becoming difficult to type, however I will continue. Going to smoke another cigarette. Frequent auditory hallucinations of random things. I went outside to smoke a cigarette and I saw a man walking, but he morphed into a stop sign. The trip, however, is somewhat mild right now. I'm decently alert and able to think straight, however I must concentrate on whatever I'm doing. I'm listening to music and it seems like I'm listening to parts of it that I'd never paid attention to before. I'm going to take 2 more pills, so it's 300 milligrams total. 120 minutes in. Things are getting pretty strange. I look at an object and it morphs into something else, then changes back in a split second. Lots of auditory hallucinations, just random things like people talking who aren't there, not many visuals, only ones like I described above. It is becoming very difficult to concentrate and I keep forgetting what I was going to say or do. Hard to know which sounds are real and which are just hallucinations. Actually, it's very difficult to do this. The trip feels pretty good. A feeling of warmth is all over my body. I don't feel happy or sad, just content. It seems as if time is going by slowly, and the moderate stone feeling is continuing. Things also continue to keep darting out of the corner of my eye, and when I look at them they just disappear. I feel as if I'm in that half dreaming, half awake type of consciousness. I'm remembering things that I long forgot. Music is much more intense. I focus on something in the music that I've never paid attention to, and the same goes for ordinary objects. I feel as if my hearing and sight are out of sync with the world. 150 minutes in. Still messed up on this drug. Lots of auditory hallucinations and a few visuals. Just feeling very stoned, sluggish, exactly like marijuana. With the sounds, it is almost impossible to distinguish which is real and which isn't. 180 minutes in. I'm still feeling the drug's effects, however I'm becoming more alert like it is wearing off. I keep forgetting to do certain things, like I want to change the music, then I forget for 10 minutes. The auditory sounds are so real, I find myself answering if they call my name. Overall weird experience. Not many visuals but lots of strange random sounds, or people talking to you but not really being there. The trip is just very strange. I went to get a Coke from the fridge, then brought it back and when I looked down in my hand it was gone. I could have swore I had it in my hand, or it may have just been another hallucination. Feeling really sleepy, and this is the last of my writing for today.